You know, I was pressing buttons, and I was wondering why it wasn't working. It's because I switched over to keyboard controls to test out some things. So now, controller controls. That's what I usually like to play with. And it's this button, right? Yep. Things aren't labeled anymore because I swapped out my keyboard for an even older keyboard that I have after the old one was failing. I did actually buy a new keyboard earlier today, but I've been too lazy to set it up. I'll do that later. Next morning. Oh, man. What's going on today, huh? What's this? Where's the dinner? Like she isn't here yet. I don't like her to be late for morning roll call. Well, let's go ahead and get started. After what we discussed yesterday, I'm sure you all know what's coming. Time has come for us to head out on an expedition to the prehistoric ruins. Oh, heck yeah. It's about midnight on a Wednesday, and it's a really weird hour to be streaming this suddenly, but I really wanted to stream today, so here we are. We're after any information regarding these incidents of Pokemon being turned to stone. You can expect this to be a dangerous expedition, but it is of utmost importance. I need you all to stay on your toes. Everybody, this is awful! Is this? Yep. Just awful. On my way here, I heard somebody post cringe say they had seen Crocodile. What? Crocodile? Where was he seen? The Pokemon who told me they saw it. Wait, who told me said they saw him. That's okay. They said they saw him while they were traveling. It seems he is headed for Serene Village. Huh? Serene Village? Isn't Serene Village where you guys used to live? See. I thank you for that information, didn't I? Very well. I had intended for us all to go together to the prehistoric ruins, but it seems a change of plans is in order. I'll have a Crocodile Pursuit Squad and a Prehistoric Ruins Expedition Squad. Let's split into two groups. First up, those who will go after Crocodile. Plexos, Harmonia. Will you two please go? Yep, of course. Thanks, Ampharos. He's headed for Serene Village. I need Pokemon who know the lay of the land. And also, you must be worried about your loved ones in Serene Village. However, it's far too dangerous to send just the two of you. Arkin, counting on you. Roger that. While Dedenne, Buizel, and Bunnelby, please head for the ruins. You'll need Bunnelby for whatever excavations become necessary. I suspect Buizel's skills will also come in handy, considering the location. Dedenne, I'd like you to go this time as well. Should you find any information about the stone Pokemon, please contact me. Or Plexos, post haste. We need to consider that Plexos and Harmonia may have to battle Crocodile. We need to find out as much as we can before it comes to that. Understood, Chief. Grouchy, Swirlix, and I will hold down the fort. Based upon information received from Dedenne, I will give orders from here on out. Please follow them. Plexos, Harmonia. I heard about Crocodile from a Pokemon called Nosepass. He's probably still by the gates of Lively Town, so go talk to him. Got it. Thanks. Very well then, everyone. Smooth exchange of information will be the key to our success this time. Focus on teamwork and give it your all out there. All right, yeah. We're hyped. We're doing the thing. Huh? Looks like this is the same group that found Latios after he was turned to stone. This could be tricky, but let's do our best. Okay. Then I said she heard about Crocodile from Nosepass. Let's head to Lively Town's gate and look for Nosepass first. Let's do it. And hello, Miles Farber. It's me. I'm doing a stream. It's a super late hour to do so. Oh, it just hit midnight. But whatever. This is the night that I felt like streaming, so here I am. What's this? Ooh. That... Okay, I was trying to interact with Kecleon, but I mean, welcome to the Kecleon shop. So... I'm gonna buy that, thank you. And then... What's the difference between a progress device and a progress device plus? Also, if you faint in a dungeon, you won't lose your items. And Poke. Oh, interesting. 1111 it costs. Interesting. Alright, I'll pass on the other things. Let me go ahead and get rid of a whole bunch of things here. I don't need this much crap, I don't think, probably. Do I want a few tiny reviver seeds? Maybe a blast seed as an emergency, screw you. Yeah, a whole hunt of my Slumber Wand and Petrify Wand for emergency purposes here. Sure. Sure, that sounds good. Was there anything that, oh. mind. Never mind. Nose pass. That's right, Harmonia. Might just might have to go to Serene Village. If that's the case, it'll be a long journey, so we better get ready first. I did it. I mean, I can save, but whatever. All right, let's get going. I mean, I'm pretty sure we're good here. Oh, that's Nose pass over there. I'll go ask about Crocodile. Excuse me, sir. Do you have time to talk about our Lord and Savior, Arceus? Crocodile, you say? Certainly did pass by him earlier. Where? At the Sheer Mountain Range. After I left Serene Village and got to the Sheer Mountain Range, Crocodile was just heading in the other direction. I suspect Crocodile was headed for Serene Village. You notice anything funny when you pass by him? Anything would help, if you can think of anything. Let's see. Mumbling to himself. Something about, I'll get you for this. Be in quite a foul mood. Said he was going to get somebody. Maybe holding a grudge against someone in Serene Village. Someone from the village? If that's the case, the village is in trouble. We have to hurry. Thanks, Nose pass. Oh my, you certainly seem flustered. Sure are. At last we know where he went. Who dis? We have to catch him. Who dis? Alright. I don't remember who dis because it's been a hot second since I played this here video game. I don't know. Oh, chapter 16, The Sealed Spring. I need to update my chapter text. 16, not 1 equals 6. Type it in fast. Sealed Spring. Really made it to Serene Village. Is everybody doing alright? Huh? Get pranked. What? Doesn't look like anything has changed. Doesn't look particularly damaged. Oh, Harmonia and Plexos. Esper. Welcome home. How have you been? I heard some things about you two. Nasty things. You got into the Expedition Society, right? Congratulations, you two. We did. Thanks. How do we get into all that? Need your help, Esper. I'm gonna adjust my microphone a little bit closer here. Nice suspicious Pokemon coming through here. A red guy with a mean look and a big mouth. Goes by the name Mario. A mean-looking red Pokemon? No, I haven't seen him. Really? That's odd. Maybe he didn't come through here. What's the deal with that red Pokemon? Oh, well, the thing is... we're in trouble, I reckon. Big trouble, I reckon. Mr. Nuzleaf. Huh? What if it ain't Plexus and Harmonia? What are you doing here? Never you mind, no time for that now. To Revelation Mountain. Some Pokemon I've never seen before is invading. What? But Revelation Mountain is our village's most sacred place. One is supposed to go in there. I reckon you're right. It was my turn to guard the gate today. Out of nowhere comes this real ornery looking Pokemon. It broke right on through the gate that there gate and ended up on what? It all happened in the blink of an eye. I sure was scared. I couldn't even move. And I came looking for help. I've got a pretty good idea what's going on here. I'm Arkin, from the Expedition Society. Can you describe that Pokemon to us? Well, let's see. He was red, looked ornery as could be. He sure did look like a crook, I reckon. Wow, you just out here racially profiling the crocodile? No doubt about it. Crocodile? What is he here for? I've got no time to sit here and theorize about it now. Show us the way. Alright, this way. I'm going to. Can't, Esper. Sorry. It's just that our opponent here is a really dangerous Pokemon, so he should wait here. Yeah, Esper, you can use telepathy, right? If we don't make it back, contact Ampharos in Lively Town with your telepathy and let him know. I don't think you've ever met Ampharos. Is this just a thing that you can do with, like, this species of Pokemon in this town? Contact them? Ampharos is our chief at the Expedition Society. Thanks, gotta run. Or come along anyway. We can use all the extra help. And hey, I don't mind listening to the Revelation Mountain theme here again. Oh, it really is smashed. Also, the last time I was streaming, when I was talking about, I think we're gonna go do a thing next time, that thing I was referring to was the return to Revelation Mountain. But then I thought that was odd, like, wait, prehistoric ruins? I guess we do that and then we go back to Revelation Mountain? No, get pranked. Everyone else goes to the prehistoric ruins and we go back to Revelation Mountain. It's been a hot second since playing this game, 6 years, so it's coming back to me here. Oh, it really is smashed. As Leaf was filling me in along the way, and he says that past here lies some unknown secret the village Pokemon have been guarding forever. That could be what Crocodile is after. Anyhow, I reckon we should hurry. Alright, we're back here yet again. Parmesan, I got the cheddar. She left you for me because she, like, machismo? What? Is this a reference to something? And hello, Lancer. No, don't growl me. Get punched from afar, nerd. Oh, you have a decent bit of health. Okay. Is this game gonna be 10 years old next year? Yeah, it came out in 2015 in Japan. I think it was 2016 in the West? I think? I don't recall. Oh, jeez. This is nearly a 10-year-old game? What? Unbelievable. Oh my god. I am tempted to just load save, but like I have to go through all those cutscenes again. Anyway, I guess this will be my excuse to ramble about a bunch of stuff going on. Holy crap, you're really just gonna hit me with that from afar? Just snipe me with that? I see how it is. I really should have saved before talking to Nosepass. Crap, I got matched by aims again. So I joked to 3 separate people and none of them found it funny? Is it, I guess it's a reference to something? 10 years without a new PMD, pain. Oh, no, I saved here. Oh, we're good. I forgot, there was like a save and continue here. Okay, it's not that bad. I mean, there was Rescue Team DX, but... yeah. Yeah, it's honestly not super great being a Pokemon Mystery Dungeon fan, is it? Oh, man. Who knows if there'll ever be another new game. Unbelievable. Maybe on the Switch successor. We shall see here. Anyway. Game journalist mode, Red Rescue Team. Yeah, let's do that. Let's play it like a game journalist. Alright, maybe I'll ramble about stuff later because we'll actually get through this pretty fast. Or I'll ramble about as we go through the dungeon. So, I've gotten a message here from one of my cousin's kiddos saying you should sleep soon. But I'm streaming. I got things to do. Anyway, I have been out and about today. I ended up going over to my Oma's place along with one of my cousin's kiddos. Would have gone with both of them, but one was feeling a bit sick. We did some Taekwondo stuff because we typically try to do Taekwondo training together on Wednesdays. We had some dinner over there, and it was a nice time. We had some schnitzel, and then my truck, which has been broken down for a while, and I know I've rambled about probably a couple times now while streaming this game. After spending an arm and a leg for this part, a carburetor to come in, and it didn't even work. I'd opened it up, and I had a funny feeling about what could have been going wrong here. So, I mean, if I scroll up in the automotive channel here, the problem, I think, and I'm pretty sure I know now, was that the one they sent in, basically fuel comes into here, it fills the bowl, this float goes up, and as it goes up, it raises and it pushes in this pin and prevents any more fuel from going in so we don't fill this thing with infinite fuel, and then it leaks out everywhere because it wouldn't really have anywhere else to go. So that basically regulates how much fuel goes in, but at this angle, this does not quite push against that pin. It basically hits like the top of it, if it's even on contact. It bends at like a really weird angle and it doesn't quite do it. So I think it was this end, because I looked at my other ones, and they come in a decent bit. Like, this thing floats up, it goes right in and it touches that pin. So I was like, huh, what if I just take out one of these from one of my old ones, and I slap it in the new one I got? And like, here's another random one I had around. You can see how much that comes in. And it was correct, it works. Like, there's There's cousin's kiddo that I feel just fine about showing because he's been on stream before. It works. It's been broken down for 9 months, and I'm hyped today, and I wanted to stream tonight because it's running. It's not leaking fuel, mostly. It was running there. I drove it around. I went on a little trip with it earlier today, which felt great after it's been broken down for so long, and I've spent over $2 grand trying to fix this stupid thing. But I did notice while I would pull over and look over, there's like a very, very, very slight drip of fuel still. So like it works, I can get from point A to point B with it, but it's still very slightly sketchy here. I'm a smidge worried. I wonder if I can just shove some sealant in there. A mechanic friendo was saying like that shouldn't even be possible. The engine should suck it all in through vacuum, but it's not here. I don't know how that's appearing there. It only seems to leak after I'm not running it anymore, and it drips at a rate of about 1 drip per like 2 minutes, like very infrequently, and then it just evaporates immediately. But that's still fuel on the outside. I don't want it outside. So yeah, here's my little story in Discord earlier. The very first time that it went on a test drive, like when I got a temporary registration last year, my dad and I went to a few places, and one of the places we went to is we tried to go through a drive-through right there. And I was not super used to it yet, and I stalled it, and it broke down in the parking lot over there, and it wouldn't start for a little bit. And so now that it was on the road again, through like my reasoning for how to fix it, I was like, I'm gonna try taking it through there and see if I can do it with my own skills that I've developed driving this thing, and my fix that I put together there. And it worked. I took it through the drive-through. I grabbed the shake from the very place that I broke down in a year prior, and that was when I noticed a little bit of the fuel drip. But yeah, and then while I was down in the when I was down in the States, when I was in Houston, I picked up this plate, and so I put it on the front because I could. So yeah, there's that. So I'm hyped today because my truck is home and it's working, but like it's still leaking fuel in a way that it shouldn't leak fuel, and I'm eternally confused. And I wonder if there's something really simple I can do to fix that. Hopefully just putting some sealant in there. You're not gonna reflect this, right? Okay. I didn't think so. So yeah, I'm in a mostly great mood today. I'm still kind of stressed out about how the heck is it still finding ways to leak fuel, but it works. I can drive it again, and I'm happy. So, uh-oh. God, that landed. So, I really wanted to stream some Pokemon Super Mystery Dungeon tonight, because even though it's after midnight, and, because I'm still staying up late doing some, other things on that, like installing that plate, I really wanted to stream tonight, because I'm in a fantastic mood. I got that thing running. I was basically jumping for joy. Uh-oh. You know, it's been so long and so much money and so much effort just to, try and get that thing to run again. And now it is, and I'm super glad, but also mad that it's still dripping fuel. So I don't know what the heck is up with that. So that's my story that I want to share here really quickly. I mean, I may as well get the experience here first. Ooh. Oh, I can't change the leader when you're doing story missions. That's so dumb. No, come on. Yeah, did you know that there was a rescue team game called Gold Rescue Team that was PC only, exclusive to Korea, and was only a demo? If you're not mistaken, it's actually lost media? I've never heard of this before, actually. They say Pokemon games can't come to PC. Well, let's beat up Chatot this time. It's gonna be a little Riolu this time instead of a Kabutops. Sure. Oh yeah, I'm still using the Joy Looplet. That should be fine. I shouldn't need more than 3 Emera slots and Return to Revelation Mountain here, right? Also, are we all holding a, thing? Yeah. Okay. Woobat over here. But yeah, I could be wrong about lost media, but pretty sure it is. Huh. Maybe I'll have to look into that later. Wait, what was this item here? I don't need it. Who are you sniping? Chatot, apparently. Get him. Cool. Oh. Well, I guess I'm picking it up now. Ow. You could just not. I love the Revelation Mountain music so much. So good. There's so many dudes. Yeah, also, I mentioned it during last stream, but not this coming weekend, but the weekend after that is going to be Gamescom Canada, which according to their site is apparently like the largest gaming convention in Canada. They don't have a floor plan listed as far as I could see, so I don't know what all companies are gonna be there. I've been in like several places, like a 3D printing shop that had cards that said that they were going to go there, or I was at Memory Express earlier today that also had those same kind of scratch-off cards to go to GameCon, since I was there picking up I actually got a nice keyboard earlier today. So I'll try this out when I can feel bothered to install that. I was busy working on my truck today. I know it'll take like no time at all to unplug this keyboard and plug another one in, but I'm lazy and I just want to play Pokémon Mystery Dungeon right now, so I'm using this super old keyboard in the meantime, since the last one started dying on me, and yeah. With the spacebar not always working. But yeah, as far as you're aware, it's just Blue Rescue Team with 0 differences aside from being Korea and PC exclusive. Weird. I'm still gonna use Force Palm even if it's not very effective. It's still gonna hit hard. You may as well come over here. But yeah, anyway, it seems like a lot of companies are going there. I don't know who all, but a lot of groups. Come on. Gonna run out of. Oh my god! Anyway, it sounds like it'll be a pretty big event. It'll be fun to just, like, be playing games at the LAN party that's going on there, and then take breaks from time to time to go explore around the convention. If there are really a lot of gaming companies there, then maybe it'll be a really great opportunity for me to network, considering now that it's Thursday, since after midnight. That means in 1 week from now, I'm graduating with my bachelor's, and then the following Friday, I'm graduating with my game design certificate. So like, I'm graduating like right around the corner here, finally, after a long journey. So maybe I can network with some game studios and see if there's any job positions going around. That'd be cool. We'll see here. So it sounds like it should hopefully be a really good venue to network, is what I hope. To meet people and get an idea of what the space is looking like. That's my hope. Are you just not moving? Yeah, Drifblim being a scumbag and Pokémon Mystery Dungeon as per usual. Yeah. Yeah, it's Blue Rescue Team, but it uses one screen layout from Red Rescue Team. And they tried porting some Pokemon from Gen 4, but then just decided to make Explorers instead, and honestly, you're so glad. Huh. The more you know. I would not have guessed. But anyway, there's a car show that is going on the Saturday. So it's a Friday, Saturday, Sunday event. Unlike other LAN parties I go to, I don't believe this is one where I can just spend the night. Let's see here, because it's going on in the Edmonton Expo Center, and I guess they want people out of the expo by a certain time. It's like 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. all 3 days, except on Friday and Saturday, there's 6 p.m. until midnight after hours gaming, which includes the LAN party. So, I guess I'll be going home after each day, most likely. But will still be pretty late hours. Whoa. Also, the last I checked. Come on. It's an 80-person space, but last I checked, there was only 2 people that have bought seats so far. Like, 2 seats that have been claimed so far. So it's a pretty sad sight. So hopefully more tickets get sold before the event comes around, because Fragapalooza wants to leave a good impression on Gamescom so that they invite us for the next 2 years, because I have this space rented for, like, this year and the next 2 years after that. And we want them to invite us again. Like, advertise Frag and stuff. Ooh, more confused one. Sweet. Please don't be Drifblim. Okay, sweet. So, I mean, we'll see. Sweet Intimidator. You'll love to see it. Took me a second, like, wait, what happened? Ooh. Ooh. Not like that matters on them. I'm a smidge hungry here. But yeah, so going to this car show was basically up to, can I get my truck to work? And it's working now. I mean, it's still leaking a little bit of fuel, so I'm a little smidge sketched out. I don't think I'm gonna take it on any joy rides anytime soon or anything like that, because the very slight oil leak is an oil leak. Well, that too. It does actually have a small oil leak as well, but that's neither here nor there. It just means I have to top up the oil from time to time. I'll sort that out sometime this summer. Anyway, going to this car show is basically up to, can I get my truck fixed? And like, ooh. And it is sort of fixed. but like it's still leaking a little bit. So I'll have a look at that. So I'm still not entirely sure whether I'm going to this car show, but I would like to go to it. Are you really a true truck driver? You don't say. Thash not going anywhere. True. I guess but maybe it is going somewhere. Maybe, hopefully. Berry power, what the heck? Friends, bad status conditions. More varieties of berries you have in the bag, the more effective it is. Okay. Sure, I'll just do that. Because this car show is a big fundraiser car show, and it's at this, like, auto gallery that I kind of like to go to. They have well over 100 vehicles there. And apparently it's going to be an indoor-outdoor car show, which I assume just means they're opening up the warehouse doors and letting people tour around inside as well. That's what it is. Whoa. I've kind of networked with a couple of people there, and it'd be fun to go to and chat with people and be like, yeah, this is the truck that I've been working on and stuff. So, are you just out of a... Uh-oh. Can I just, like... No, it doesn't affect Nuzleaf. He marches to the beat of his own drum. But, like, he also didn't die from that. Holy crap. Ow. Come on. Ooh. So it is possible that during Saturday, I might just be gone for part of the day. So I'll probably take my car to the Gamescom. My goodness gracious. Just in case, because you never know. On the Friday and Sunday. But on Saturday, I'll probably take my truck to the convention. And then during Saturday, I can just, like, chill out on streaming for a hot second. Be like, yeah, I'm going to a car show. And go drive it to a car show. And then come back to the convention. And continue with the LAN. Oh. Oh, I have to press A to drop it. Ooh, it didn't work. All right, whoa, what's that nerd? Is that, holy crap, did I just get 2 tiny reviver seeds in the same room? That's not even a monster house? What is this? All right, well, maybe my luck's turning around. How far are you into this? We're at the Return to Revelation Mount. Great. No. Absolutely not. I'm just doing a playthrough of it. Been doing it on and off since March. You. This is why. Oh my god! I brought a Revive All Orb just in case of a situation like this. So, like, I know it's coming here. So, hold on. I'm grabbing this crap. I'm not dealing with you. Screw that. No, I don't have the time for that. There's absolutely no shot I would have the time to do that. But yeah, took up a whole month. Well, I've already been doing this since, like, March 4th. It is currently June 6th. And I still haven't gotten through the story, so, like... You know how long it'd take me? Way more than a month. Maybe if it was my only game I was doing. And then, I mean, even then. Even then, I have my doubts. But yeah, I almost did log up to 95%. Oh, jeez. But yeah, I never 100%ed this game. On a scale of 1 to Final Fantasy X, how bad is this game to 100%? Final Fantasy 14? Is Final Fantasy 14? Oh. Oh. A really hard game to 100%? Because that's another game on my list to do that I own now. And, I mean, Guzma, if you'd like me to 100% this game, I could just not play Final Fantasy 14, and then 100%ing this game could take up the time slot that would otherwise take. Alright, let's do this. Are you kidding me? That doesn't affect Nuzleaf? Wow, what? Ripped off. I actually want a refund. Yeah, 14's an MMO, 16's like, oh, whatever. I'm getting it all mixed up. But I get it now, you saying Final Fantasy 14, because that's, yeah. The hit game Final Fantasy 14, free 1 month, or whatever the heck people say. But yeah, actually use Mewtwo for the majority of your dungeon runs. Mewtwo surprisingly OP in Mystery Dungeon, nice. Ah! That barricade's broken too! You alright, Sheriff? Yes, thank you. You seem to be okay anyhow. And the world happened here. We were suddenly attacked. BB took us all out and smashed right through the gate. We went farther along, breath. He looked like red guy with a big mouth. BB. It's Crocodile. He will be okay. It is more important for you to pursue him. Please stop that Pokemon. We're on it. Come on, we have to hurry.